Hi everyone, today I have 4 Dollar Tree farmhouse crafts and I hope you enjoy them. Here is the first one. It's a small little sign that says hot. Here are the things you're going to need. I got the sign from Walmart. It was about $2.50. Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. This heart I had from a sign from Valentine's Day. Some Dollar Tree ribbon. And any type of greenery. And obviously the letters H and P, and I got those from Walmart as well. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the letters on the back of the scrapbook paper. Go ahead and cut them out. And then I use an X-Acto knife to get the P out. And if it was a little too large, I just trimmed it up a little bit. Made the little markings with the pencil and then trimmed it up a little more to get it exact. Once that was done, I used some Mod Podge to glue the letters down. And then I trimmed up any excess. And then I put a top coat of Mod Podge. I cut the heart into little bunny ears. I just free-handed it. And then I tried to match them up as closely as possible. Then I go ahead and set my letters down, see where I want them. You could use any greenery you want. Measured where it was going to be. And then I went ahead and glued that together. I burnt my fingers. And then I went ahead and glued that to the sign. Placed it in the middle so that way it could be perfectly even. Then I took my little heart bunny ears, placed them where I wanted them, and then I went ahead and glued them down. Then I went ahead and I made a ribbon out of the lace from Dollar Tree. And I just placed that in between the bunny ears. Then I went ahead and glued down my letters. And that's it. I think it came out adorable. About $5. You don't have to use the rope. You could just place it like this. Or you can hang it up. I think it came out great. Tell me what you guys think. My next project is this little cute carrot. All the items are from Dollar Tree except for the jute twine. The little chalk plaque. Waverly green. I think it's the moss green. I'll leave it in the description. Some Waverly antique wax, some wooden carrots from Dollar Tree, some jute twine from Walmart, and some greenery from Dollar Tree. I'm also using the Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper, but it's the same paper I use for all the projects. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just paint the top of that carrot green. And I went ahead and painted the bottom part with the antique wax. And then I didn't want it too dark, so I wiped some of it off. Okay, now we're just going to measure. And I just indented where I needed to cut. And I tried to cut a little bit more than I needed so that I could just trim it down easily. Just rubbing my finger along. And then I cut it. And then if I needed to adjust, I did. Better to have it bigger than smaller. And then I just used the antique wax to cover the borders. Wiped it off. Go ahead and Mod Podge on the scrapbook paper. And then I wanted a little jute twine around the carrot top. So I went ahead and wound that. Wind it as many times as you like. I think I did about 3 or 4. Maybe it was 5. Maybe I went crazy. And then just glued that on the back. Now I just took some of that greenery from the bottom, not the flowers, cut some off, and just cut a little bit just to give the carrot some texture at the top. And once I was happy with the placement, I went ahead and glued that down. It also covers the little hole that's in the carrot, so you don't have to worry about filling that hole. I went ahead and used the Dollar Tree ribbon, and I made a little bow to match the bow of the hop sign. Now, I really love that sign, so I'm going to use some magnets behind that carrot because I'm going to use that sign again. So then I could just take off the carrot whenever I want to. And place the magnet where I want the carrot. Or you could just place it in the middle and then put the magnet accordion. Make sure your magnets are going the right way. Other than that, it'll be hard to put it together. It will repel instead of connect. Repel like I'm a vampire. So once I got where I wanted the carrot, I put a little more glue, and then I went ahead and put the magnet, attached the magnet to the glue. And that was it. I put my little bow on. I thought I already had put the bow on, but I guess I just made the bow. And there you go, this little farmhouse carrot. I think it's cute, and I can remove the carrot and replace it with something else. I love the way this came out, and it matches the little hop sign. Actually, all the projects today go together. The next project is these 2 little carrots projects. So cute and so easy. So what you're going to need is some moss or some grass, any type of filler you have. Some ribbon from Dollar Tree. One of the jute twines is from Walmart. The smaller one is from Dollar Tree. Waverly antique wax. And these come from Dollar Tree. They're 3 in a set. I'm only going to use 2 today. And of course the carrots. Now here's something interesting. Dollar Tree has carrots in a pack of 6 and in a pack of 4. So hopefully you're lucky and you get the 6-pack. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint the top with the antique wax. little bit of the inside. Then I wanted to switch up some of my carrots. So I'm going to put the smaller jute twine around the little orange carrot. It's a little hard to get started, but once you get started, it's easy. And there you go, you just keep wrapping and wrapping around. And then I put a little glue as I went along. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the larger jute twine around the entire bottom of the little planter. And I'm going ahead and just roll it around, put some hot glue periodically, and go around the bottom, the entire bottom of the planter. And here's what they look like after the jute twine is around them. Now it just took some grass. Well, maybe not. I first want to put the carrots in because I don't want to fill the entire thing with grass. I don't have to. Depends on how high you want them to come. And then I'm just going to stuff some grass. I think that's actually moss. I'll leave it in the description. Place them where I want and put some moss around them. And then I took the other one with my cute little carrots. I put a little stem from the previous project on there. Just wanted a little different than the other one, not exactly the same. Now I stuffed a little bit in the bottom because the other carrot wasn't as tall, so they could be around the same size. And look how cute that is. I think they're adorable. So I really want them to match the other projects. So I went ahead and used some buffalo check ribbon. I think I got that from Walmart. And I use the same ribbon I used for the other projects on the little orange planter. And just went ahead and glued a little bit of the buffalo check around the planter, the top of the planter. And I left a little bit of the brown on top. And just cut off the excess. And I think came out adorable. And this is how they looked. I think they look cute, and you could also use it for another project. The planters are already done. You just take out the carrots and put something else in, and you're like, I love the way they came out for Easter. The final project is my little Easter bunny. Is what you're gonna need. I got that plaque at Valentine's Day, but you could use any frame from Dollar Tree. I got some of those little bunny cutouts. Again, the scrap paper from Hobby Lobby, some white chalk paint, and some ribbon. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to scratch off all the sparkles. I probably could have just turned it around, but I'm a little bit OCD, so I wanted the back to look nice. So I painted it with the white chalk paint. And after it dried, I was waiting for it to dry, I traced out the little bunny. It's a little garland pack of bunnies. I just need one. I'm going to trace it out. And once I trace it out, I'm just go ahead and cut them out with the buffalo check scrapbook paper. Then I'm go ahead, after the white chalk paint dried, I'm going to put some antique wax on it. It was a little bit of a process until I got it where I wanted. And then I put additional white. And I kept rubbing until I got it to the texture and the way I really wanted it to look. Whenever you're happy with it. So once I was happy with it, I just took a glue stick and I glued my bunny onto the back, and then I hot podged the top of him. Mod podge, not hot podge. I made a little bow, the same as the other projects, because I wanted it to be like a little set, and I just glued it on around his neck. Then I'm going to take the little tail part that came on that bunny, and having trouble getting it off. Let me cut it off. And go ahead and hot glue the bunny tail. Now I like the way it looked, but I thought it needed a little extra, so I wanted to go ahead and put some jute twine around the middle of the frame. Not the middle, really, around the edges of the inside of the frame. That's the correct way to say it. And that was it, and that's how he looks. I think he looks very high-end, so cute. And all the projects are going to match together. Now you can hang them, or you can just tuck the jute twine behind and lean them up against the wall. How cute is he, guys? Okay, and there's the whole set. I think it came out adorable. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.